All right, boys, let's get to it.
Okay.
You excited, Ari? You look so excited. you look super excited, boys. Are y'all gonna sleep? Boys, what are we doing today?
Installing a baby gate for the dogs.
A what?
A baby gate.
A baby gate for these fur babies. They love running up and down the stairs. As you can see, we're doing some work down there. We always put one of those accordion style ones at the bottom of the stairs. It's really annoying to take away, and the dogs also, if they stick their nose on it and push hard enough, they move it and then they run up and down stairs. So what I was trying to find is something that fits right here and goes to the stair rail. And I couldn't find any information or anybody else's video on how to attach it to this side. Everything I found was wall to wall. So I'm making this video in case anybody else runs into the same issue and wants to put a little sliding baby gate thing or retractable one between a wall and a set of stair rails. This is what we're using here. I'm going to put a link down in the description below if you want to buy your own. We bought the one that's a little bit wider just in case we need the extra length. If we don't, no problem, because it's retractable. And the way it mounts, it'll go right here, so it's totally out of the way as you're just wanting to go up and down the stairs. And if you do want to put it up, it connects the two little brackets on that side. We'll show you how that works once we get all this stuff mounted. So it's totally out of the way, doesn't have a big obnoxious swing door, and it looks a lot cleaner than everything else I've found. So boys, how long do you think it's going to take?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? Ari, how long do you think it's going to take?
2 hours.
2 hours? All right, well, let's see. All right, what do we have to do first, guys? So first thing we did is get these two brackets on the wall. Ari's helping us push this on so the adhesive sticks to the wall real well. The way I lined these up was I attached them to the mounting spots on that piece there, and we just barely touched the wall where we wanted at the top, put a level on the side, make sure it's vertical, nice and straight, then barely touch this one to the wall, and got the adhesive to stick just a little bit. Then we removed that whole retractor assembly, and now we've got just the brackets on the wall, and we're pushing firmly all around them. Ari, you want to show them how we push on it? Yeah, pushing on the top, the sides, the bottom, the center, just to make sure they're stuck really well. And do that for both of them. And once you've done that, we can put the retractor assembly back on there. So Ari's going to get this, some little helpers getting this guy up on there. There you go, that top one clips in. And if you ever need to remove this top section, there's a little clip down here. And if you push it, where is it, backward? Yeah, backwards. Push it backwards, and it'll let it slide up, it unlocks. But right now, you heard that snap, it snapped right on. And then the bottom one is on a slider. So this thing just slides all around. And this one does not lock, it's just a friction fit. You want to get it down over the little bracket, slide it down, and that's it. So this thing is nice and firm on here, and now it slides right across. And next thing we're going to do is show you how we decided to do the mounting on this post at the end of the stair rails. So here's a problem we're running into. We've got these little brackets, and these go, so when you want to slide the retractor open, you go right here to hold them, right? If we attach this to this bottom part of the stair rail, you can see here at the bottom, there's not much space between this end and our wood trim. So there's not enough room to effectively be able to take that off. You can see before I clear the hook, I'm hitting this guy. So what we need to do is space this out a little bit from the stair rail, and then we've got a big gap here. I was trying to think, what can I do? I can cut a piece of wood if you want to do that. You can cut a piece of wood, you can make a little metal bracket. There's lots of different ways. I'm being kind of lazy, so let me show you my lazy man approach. I cut a piece of the box. I'm going to fold it, roll it up, and I've got a little spacer there. This isn't quite thick enough. But the other thing I wanted to do which will give me the rest of the thickness, I think, maybe. We'll see in a second. I didn't want to damage these as we were putting these brackets on, because at some point we probably want to remove this and don't want the gate anymore. If you're doing this for babies, and your babies grow up, you don't want it here anymore. For us, once the puppies get at puppy stage and they start listening a little bit better, we'll want to remove it. So instead of screwing this in, I was going to temporarily attach it. I thought, okay, zip ties. Zip ties would be great, but they're going to scar this finish. I'm a car guy, so I have a bunch of silicone couplers in the garage, all different sizes, and I thought this might be great to wrap around here. Put this on the outside and zip tie around the silicone coupler, both on the top and the bottom. That way the zip tie is not going to make contact with the wood. So let me do that real quick. Alright, I went ahead and cut one of these silicone couplers. I think this one's going to have too much of a bulge in it. I'll get a different one to use for the top. So I cut a slit in there for size sake, so you know what I'm using. This is a 4-inch silicone coupler. It's 4-inch, made for a 4-inch pipe on this side, and I think 3 3/4 on this side. We're going to wrap this around right here, and to get the extra space, what I'm going to do is take my rolled up piece of cardboard and stick it in here, and that'll give me that much extra space. What is that, about maybe 3/4 of an inch or an inch, compared to just putting it right there on the wood. And I'm going to get the zip tied on. Let's see what it looks like. Here's what we ended up with. You can probably put a black Sharpie on this and color it so it's not too visible, but now we've got our stair post, our stair rail post, whatever this thing's called, protected. That way when this comes off, whenever it's time to, maybe 6 months or a year, no damage will be remaining. And that silicone coupler is protecting everything. This little piece of cardboard gave us a little bit more space there. And this has a little bit of wiggle, but it's really tight. I didn't have to screw anything in. Use some 80-pound zip ties, 80-pound heavy-duty zip ties. And then, just to make sure everything's good and safe, I use my flush cuts to cut the end off the zip tie. That make sure you don't use scissors, because if you use scissors or pliers, it leaves a little nub there that's super, super sharp. And if somebody rubs up against it, especially right here, where the kids are running back and forth down the hallway, it'll cut them pretty good. So, flush cuts, super cheap, Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description. Same with silicone coupler and 80-pound zip ties. I'll leave all the links down in the description. You can get them at your local hardware store. But if you're lazy like me, Amazon has them, and they're cheap. They're usually there the next day. So we got this one on. Let's see if it works. We'll take this guy. Oops. Boom. And there it is. And next, we're gonna get the top on. We need even more space here. Big giant gap. So we'll get that fixed. And make that next silicone coupler even wider. And then we'll come back, wrap this up, and see if the dogs can get past it. All right, my son's letting them out of the laundry room. Doggies. There's my other helper. Are you a doggy?
Mm-hmm.
Can you get through there?
Mm-mm.
All right. And we mounted it nice and low so our little dog can't get through there either, because she's only 10 pounds. She's tiny. Yep. They can lick through there though. Hope this video was helpful for you. If you want to grab these parts, they're in the description below with links directly to all the items. I got all this stuff off of Amazon. And if you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.